Let's take a look at this sunflower garden at Changi Airport in Singapore. It's outside, so you can breathe some fresh air while watching the flights go by. It's a nice place to relax for a few minutes. This is one of the many gardens in a Singapore airport. You can actually see flights take off from the garden. This will re-energize you. All these are real sunflowers, not plastic ones. Hopefully we will see gardens like this at many airports. Quite nice. Check it out. There are few marigolds too. Let's take a look at this McDonald's McCafe. Let's take a look at this Oreo cheesecake from McDonald's McCafe. That's how it looks. Costs around 300 rupees or $6 or so. That's how it looks. That's chocolate and caramel cream. Always try to eat in small quantities. You can enjoy it more than. This had so much Oreo flavor and it goes really well as a cheesecake. It's quite yummy. It's a very flavorful and decadent cheesecake. Quite nice. Check it out. Let's take a look at this foot pump. This is the company that makes it. That's the pressure. You can also use this for footballs and other toys. Costs around 1,500 or $22 or so. These are some of the instructions on how to use it. You can't use it with a car or bike. Also has a storage for all the different pins and plugs. So let's see how it works. It's made out of plastic, so it's really light. It also has a gauge to see the amount of pressure. This only works with cycles. It doesn't show with footballs or inflatable toys. And here you can store the pins. You get one for inflatable toys, you get one for balls, and you get one for regular tubes. It's really compact when not in use. To use it, you release the footrest like that, and once you're done, you can put it back together and make it really compact. And that's how the hose looks. And once you're done with it, you can store this too. This is how you use it. It's a really compact food pump, very well designed and built, quite nice. Check it out. Let's take a look at these nachos. These are by II, tomato flavored. These cost around 25 rupees or 35 cents or so. That's how they look. Crispy and crunchy. It has about 300 calories. Ingredients are corn, refined edible palm oil, sugar, iodized salt, dehydrated vegetables, tomato powder, garlic powder, onion powder, milk solids, and spices and condiments, which are chili powder, turmeric powder, ginger powder, clove powder, and cinnamon powder, some stabilizers, acidity regulators, and maltodextrin. It's manufactured in Secunderabad, India. So let's taste these. That's how it looks. Pretty spot on. Let's taste it. Very crunchy nachos. You get that nice tomato flavoring with a hint of sourness. Very tasty. Quite nice. Check it out. I found this really interesting looking display at a movie theater. That's how the back looks, and on the front you can see this holographic display. I'm guessing that's the company that makes it. Even though you can see the lines in Mario, in person it looks really nice. It didn't make any sound. It feels like it's floating out there. It's really good for promoting products. That's how it looks from the side. And on the back you can't see anything. Really interesting display. And look really nice. Quite nice. Check it out. Let's take a look at this Singapore Kopi. I asked for a regular coffee, and this is what I got. It's coffee with a little bit of condensed milk. It's really strong. I could only drink about half of it. Very strong smell, amazing flavor. This costs around 70 rupees or around $1.80 or so. This was at the Singapore airport, and this was the view. It was really fun to watch the planes go by. And drink some coffee. Very interesting. Quite nice. Check it out. Let's take a look at this Avengers Hulkbuster. It's from the Avengers Titan Hero series. They also have these Marvel heroes. When Hulk is on rampage, it's time to get the Hulkbuster, Iron Man's strongest suit ever. I like the way he's shown in the movie. This costs around 1,300 or $20 or so. So let's see what do we get. That's how it looks. Very detailed figure. The whole thing is made out of plastic. Very lightweight. This is the movement it has. he can't bend his elbows or knees, which is disappointing. Quite nice. Check it out. Let's take a look at these wafer cubes. Taste of London. These are by London. Hazelnut flavor. 4 layers with hazelnut cream. That's how they look. Interesting packaging. There are so many different languages on the packaging. That's the English version. The ingredients are wheat flour, vegetable fat, palm kernel fat, sugar, whey powder, cocoa powder, hazelnut paste, maltodextrin, vegetable oil, salt, soy lecithin, emulsifiers, sodium bicarbonate, raising agent, flavoring agent, vanilla and caramel color. This costs around 110 or around $2 or so. It's made in Malaysia. So let's taste it. That's how it looks. So what's on the packaging? You get a white wafer instead of a chocolate colored one. There are 4 layers though. So let's taste it. The wafer is really crunchy and you get enough hazelnut cream. It's not too sweet and very flavorful. Quite nice. Check it out. Let's take a look at this shampoo. It's by LOreal Paris. This is extraordinary clay. Beautiful packaging. Very interesting color. This is purifying and hydrating shampoo. Gives you 3 days of freshness. This is for oily scalps and dry ends. It makes it anti-oiliness. Fresh, healthy, long hair. Soft, fresh, flowing hair. Clay is making a comeback. Really colorful packaging. This costs around 282 rupees or $6 or so. Do you feel that your hair becomes greasy too rapidly and washing it too often dries out your lengths? You need tailor-made care. The power of clay to deeply purify your hair. Apparently this is the first time they have infused power of clay into a shampoo. This is manufactured in Uttarakhand, India. So let's see what we get. Because of clay, I'm expecting a dark colored shampoo. It's actually a white colored shampoo. It smells really fruity. I can't smell any clay. If you have oily scalp and dry ends, this might help. Quite nice. Check it out. Let's take a look at this hot topokki. A Korean instant snack. Costs around 250 rupees or $5 or so. That's how you make it. This is what you get. You get these rice cakes. which are hard. A very interesting looking fork. And this gravy, you just add water and put it in microwave, and this is what you get. The rice cake is chewy and spongy, and the red sauce is sweet and a hint of spiciness. Not too spicy, at least for my taste. Interesting combination, very unique, quite nice. Check it out. Let's take a look at this Spectra light show in Singapore. This is the view from top of Marina Sands, the boat-shaped hotel. That's how the view looks at night. Every night in front of the hotel there is a light show. You can sit here and watch it. I think the best view is from the top of the Marina Sands, which you can visit for a small price. The light show is free though. It's a mix of water and lights with some thumping music. And it looks quite amazing. Lasts about 15 to 20 minutes. There are 2 shows every day. You can see the light show even on the background. Looks even more amazing in person. Quite nice. Check it out. Let's take a look at these Fiji Water, natural artisan water. Really beautiful packaging. Costs around 150 rupees or $2 or so. That's finest water. This water is packaged in Fiji Islands. That's the nutritional info and the expiry date. So let's taste it. Looks pristine and beautiful. The water has no taste. It's very clean, but it feels like a really good water. Maybe it's the packaging or the Fiji name. Quite good, quite nice. Check it out. Let's take a look at this pit card game. Frenzied card swapping fun. You get a bell with it. 3 to 8 players can play it. Play all at once in this frenzied card game. Shout and swap fast. Go for a 9 of a kind. Ring first to win. This costs around 499 rupees or $9 or so. It's by Hasbro. You get a card case built into the bell. You get 74 cards and a game guide. So let's see how the game is played. This is how you play it. You get 8 commodity cards, and these are the instructions. After shuffling, each player gets 9 cards which he has to arrange, and once the bell is rung, you can exchange cards. You can exchange the cards of same commodity with other players. You don't show the commodity card, you just shout out how many you want to exchange, and if the other player also wants to exchange a similar number of cards, you swap them, and the first player to get 9 of the same cards rings the bell and wins it. That's how the cards look. You keep these two aside. These are the commodities you trade: orange, corn, coffee, gold, cattle, oil, and sugar. Each of the icons is slightly different. And wool, that's funny. This is how you play it. First you arrange all your cards. Looks like we have orange, so we need to trade these. So you put it up like this and say one. If any other player says it, you can exchange the card with them. Luckily, if the card you get has an orange, you can put it with your other oranges. Now let's do the wool, and we got 2 oranges more. Now we have the whole set of 9, so we ring the bell and we win. Looks like trading on the Wall Street that you see in the movies. If you want to make this easier, you can only use 6 cards and try that way, or you can use these as wild cards. That way you can swap any cards with these and match the other player and exchange with them. These two become really valuable. This is for the advanced version. Quite a fun card game. Quite nice. Check it out. Let's take a look at these Hainanese chicken rice potato chips. You can see the dish on the packaging. This costs around 150 rupees or around $2 or so. It's by Food Eat Rules, manufactured in Singapore. That's the nutritional info. One day we asked ourselves, why aren't potato chips available in more of our favorite local flavors? I think it's a really good idea. That's how the chip looks. So let's taste it. It's a really unique flavor. The chicken rice dish is known for its tenderness. so it's quite hard to get that flavor in this chip. Still quite yummy and very tasty. Quite nice. Check it out.